Hi, this is Dr. Portia Bell and Miss Jaleese Hardman to talk with you about flossing. Flossing is so important, and we hear from all of our patients, many of our patients, that they just have a difficult time doing it, and they just don't do it. And well, we empathize with that. We feel your pain. Flossing is technically difficult sometimes. But I like to say that if you can text, you can floss. So for all of those texters and techie savvy folks out there who are working on their devices this way, it takes that same kind of motion with thumb and index fingers to floss. I'd like to show you now how to do it. Oh, first I want to tell you the importance of it. Your toothbrush bristle can clean where it can reach. It cleans the outsides and the tongue sides of the teeth. That's given, and that's relatively easy to do. What's more difficult is cleaning between the teeth. And this is where our floss can clean. This is where the floss goes to clean. And believe it or not, when you're not flossing, you can have mouth odor. People think, oh, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm brushing my tongue. Why does my breath still have a foul odor? It's because there's bacteria that lives between your teeth where you never go to clean. So let's clean and have our mouths fresh and healthy. It's important that in getting your floss, people ask, should I get waxed floss? Should I get unwaxed floss? Should I get all these other types? Well, unwaxed is the ideal, because when it is engaged between the teeth, it kind of opens up and fans and cleans. This happens to be a flexible kind of floss. There's so many different ones on the market. Be sure to anchor your floss on your index fingers so that your anchor your floss on your middle fingers. Sorry, that was a mistake. Middle finger anchoring, to keep your thumb and index fingers free for manipulation. This is going to allow you to put the floss wherever you need it to go. I'm going to ask Miss Jaleese to help me demonstrate the proper technique for flossing. Anchoring the floss on your middle finger, keeping your thumb and index fingers free. These represent each tooth, and they are closely together. That's why we need to floss. You want to keep the floss nice and taut. Don't have it very slack as you try to go into floss, because you'll hurt yourself. Keeping it taut, you'll go between the teeth, keeping things in control till you feel the floss past the constrictor and go to the gum line. Drop beneath the gum line and hug the front side of the back tooth and scrub up and down on that tooth. Come up and go on the other side of the little piece of gum and scrub the back side of the more forward tooth and come out. That's what flossing is. This is flossing. And that I want to show you again, creating a C shape around the tooth and scrubbing on either side. That's flossing. This is not flossing. That's not flossing. People think popping in and out of the contacts is flossing. That is not flossing. Also, this is not flossing. Seesawing, going back and forth between the teeth. That is not flossing either. Flossing involves, as I said, creating that C shape around the tooth and scrubbing. If we could separate our teeth and clean the sides of them, we would. But because most of our teeth are tightly in contact with each other, we need this very slender piece of floss to get between them and clean those sides. When you do that, you will find all manner of things coming out. And it's not hunks of food so much. There may be some, but it's more like a buttery slurry of debris. We call it plaque. And plaque is soft and represents the bacterial cells, food waste, and all of the bacterial waste, all of their junk and garbage is lying beneath your gums, between your teeth, causing gum disease, swelling, bleediness in your gums, and foul odor. Hopefully this will help you have a better picture in your mind's eye of what you're trying to do when you floss. Be sure to ask us when you're in at your dental appointments to check your technique and make certain that you're being efficient when you floss. Floss each day, particularly at the end of the day with your brushing. Thank you so much.